Hi, this is Monster Restorer 91, and today we're gonna sharpen these tools, the axe and the machete. Sometimes you'll find out that it doesn't have it's not sharp, the edges. You go like this and it's not enough. Also this one, I don't know if you could see, like it doesn't really have a blade, it looks like flat. I bought this one brand new and I ended up sharpening it. You see like doesn't really have nothing sharp. I'll show you right now with this bush right here. It's gonna be a struggle to chop it down. It's like a struggle to chop it down. See, you have to hit it a bunch of times, like whack it. So I'm gonna be showing you how to do it. So you can see the edges, it needs to be resharpened. It's not really cutting it. See, still attached to it. So I'm gonna show you how to sharpen it right now. And also the axe, because I need some wood right now. So I'm running out of wood. So I'll show you guys how I sharpen this axe and the machete. So let's get going. Okay, so what you will need is a grinder. Make sure it reads right here. There's a 4.5 inch grinder. It says 4-angle grinder. This to grind off to sharpen the tools like the axe and the machete or other bigger axes or bigger blades. Always check the condition of this, because it could break, like this one. This is a cut-off tool. This was to cut the wheel off, like cut-off wheel. It's also the 4.5 inch. So it says right here like injury. So always inspect it. I changed it yesterday because I was grinding some pipe. And also when you're gonna change the blade, please remove the battery. Never have the battery, because you could accidentally cut your finger off, and that will not be fun. So always have it the battery away from it, because I'm gonna press this button right here, and I believe you go counterclockwise. You will also need this tool. It's like a key to remove it, to tighten it, and to loosen it and tighten it. So you just have to hold the button right there, that one. So I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna remove the cutoff tool because I don't need it right now. I'm gonna need this one. I already inspected. It's in good shape. It's not cracked like this one. This is dangerous. It could fly and hit you in the face, cut your face off. So always make sure to inspect it. These you could buy, either these tools you could buy on my Harbor Freight, and they're cheap. So you could buy them a whole pack. I believe I bought these, like it's a 10-pack. I can't remember. It's been a long time. So I still have 6 left of them in my barn. So in my barn I have like 6 left. So I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna loosen this cutoff blade and put the grinding tool right now. So I'm gonna get going, and I'm gonna put the machete right here and the axe right here. I like to use this vice grip because it's more safer to not get your fingers cut off or something. This will hold it. And also you're gonna need some goggles or glasses, so you don't want sparks flying around you in your eye. That will not be fun. So I'm gonna use my tripod again right here. Sorry for the mess. I'm doing a little bit of construction work. We're doing construction work right here. So I'm gonna get going. Okay, so now I'm gonna remove this tool. What you will do is press this button right here. This one. And then you hold it and get these two, I don't know how they called. You put them right here in the holes. So you hold it, press this tool. Right there, it locked. So now I'm gonna loosen it. There we go. Now you don't have to hold the button no more. Make sure to place it, this lock, the same way it goes in. You don't want to put it the wrong way. So always make it go this way. So if you don't want to get confused, just set it down like this. Right here, like that, how it goes. And it's easy, you just remove it like that. And then you put this one right here. Make sure it doesn't grind off right here, it's not touching. Nope, or else I'll remove this, but I don't think it's touching it. So now, and there's also this like a barrier so sparks will not fly on you. So now I'm gonna tighten it, press the button right here again, and go clockwise. Okay, so let me double check. You don't want this tool to fly out. So you go like that. So it's ready. So I'm gonna give it a little test. I'm gonna install the battery. Press this one first, the back one, and then you press the front one right here. Okay, now it works. We see it works. So now I'm gonna put on my safety goggles and tighten the machete. And we're gonna see if I did a good job. Okay, right now I know it's hard to move. So now I'm gonna grind it kind of like an angle shape, like this, kind of sideways. I don't know if you could see, like, it remove a little bit of the like rust or. So I'm gonna start from the front, then I'm gonna finish in the back. So then I'm gonna flip it the other side. I'm gonna go to the other side and grind a little bit more so I could sharpen it real good. Okay, so now I flip it the other side. So I'm gonna grind up right here now. Make sure it's solid, it's not moving. I'm gonna try to leave it like a katana or a samurai sword. So I'm gonna try my best to make it as sharp as possible. The reason why the blades, this machete goes like you lose the sharpness is because where I live at, there's rocks on the floor, like on the ground, and when you whack the bushes, you hit the rocks, you keep on losing the sharpness of it. So that's why all the bushes are too hard. You start losing the sharpness. But like I said, I bought this machete a long time ago. It didn't have nothing sharp. And I was taking my time. My dad showed me how to do it. And I was taking my time sharpening it until I liked it. And then I started hitting all the bushes, like whacking it. And I just know this is the first time this is my first machete I ever sharpened. I was like, we're talking about like 7 years ago or 8 years ago. This was my first machete to sharpen. I get going, I'm gonna still sharpen it more. So like I said, always do it like in an angle like this. Like that. Don't do it flat like that or else you'll take out all the sharpness. So like an angle on the edge. Okay, I don't know if you could see all these bushes right here. All these small bushes. I'm gonna cut them off. But I'm just gonna show you how the machete looks after I'm done sharpening it. See the shiny part of it is everything that I grind off. So I'll show you right now how sharp this tool is. And like I always said, there's always adjustments. You could sharpen it as much as you can. If you're not satisfied that it's not sharp enough, maybe it needs a little bit more grinding. But right now I'm just gonna show you how it works. So if I'm not satisfied, I could sharpen it again and it'll get more sharper. So I'll show you. Let's try this bush right here. I'm using my tripod, so bear with me. So it might need a little bit of sharpening, but I don't know if you could see, like I just chopped a big one. It might need a little bit of more adjustment. But you can see it does work. Grinding it off. See? Chopped all this. But like I said, I might need some more grinding. But I know this thing could cut. Let's try another one. See? I just chopped it all completely from one side. I'm gonna do this one. See? It might still need, like I said, some more sharpening, but I know it works. It was doing a lot better. Right now it's now I know it's doing a lot better because I don't know if you, since I started, doing a lot better because when I started, before I sharpening it, it wasn't cutting that quick. Like right now, you can see there's nothing left of it. So, see, I just chop off another one. So here's how you do it. You go like an X shape, like do it like an X, like that. Here's how you chop it off. So there's the aftermath right here. So like I say, when you chop, when you whack it, make sure you go like an X, like that. Like that. Always be careful when there's people around you or your feet. You don't want to chop off your feet, because this thing could get really sharp. So yep. Okay, now we're gonna try to sharpen the axe. Remember, put on your glasses. I'm gonna do some wood cutting for the fireplace. Should be good right there. Okay, now I flip it the other side. Now we're gonna grind it off a little bit more. Now I'm gonna grind it off on the other side. I don't know if you could see the edges, how well I sharpened it. You see? So yeah, like I said, you do it like an angle, like this. Just keep on sharpening it. Like I said, if you're not satisfied with it, just keep grinding it a little bit more to make it sharp. You might not get it the first time or the second time, but look at the other side also. Right there, got it focused, the camera. So yep, you could see how I sharpened it. Look at how it looks in the middle. So like I said, if you're not satisfied with it, just keep sharpening it until you get it good sharp, and then you'll see. How do you know if you got it really sharp? It's when you don't struggle that much of splitting the wood or chopping off the machete. That's how you know that you did a really good job. Like I said, this one are very worn out, so I'm just gonna have to keep grinding it more, adjust it more, and do some more grinding. But I just make this video for you guys, so you guys could get an idea how to sharpen a machete or an axe or other tools. So like I said, always remember to use safety glasses or face shields. Always inspect the blade. Don't assume that it's always good, because this could happen. This I already knew was gonna happen, so I didn't bother to try it. So I changed it before an accident. I saw some cracks on it, so I'm like, I'm gonna get rid of it and put on a new cutoff tool. It was brand new. So yeah, always inspect it if you see any cracks or any missing parts. And also for this one, make sure it's in good condition. You could buy, like I said, you could buy these in Harbor Freight or other stores, so hardware stores. Always use a vice grip when you're gonna sharpen, because you don't want to use your hand holding it and then sharpening it is dangerous. So always use a vice grip to loosen or to tighten or to unscrew something. It's always good to use a vice grip, or to sharpen stuff or cut off something or grind up something. So this is a good thing to use. This is must have. You just drill it on the table, or you could buy a stand on the hardware store, like a metal stand. You could drill some holes, like right there. You see the bolts. So it's a good thing to use. So right now we're gonna try the axe to cut the wood. And like I said, if I'm not satisfied, I'm going to grind it up. But like I said, I just using this video to show you guys how to do it, how I sharpen my tools with a grinder, a simple grinder, wireless. It could be wireless or with a cord, it don't matter. Or the wheel, the one that spins. I don't have that. I'm probably gonna buy one of those. I'm gonna probably have to buy one of those. So alright, let's get going with cutting the wood. See how sharp it is? So I'm gonna cut some more wood. So I'll split it in half. I left it really sharp, so this one doesn't really need adjustment. I know I could split wood like nothing. This smells like pine tree. This wood smells like pine tree. You smell it right here. Yeah, it smells like pine tree. So this will be some good firewood for my fireplace. So yep, I know this thing is sharp. I already tried it on this. I used this big old tree trunk to split it. This is where I chop up my wood right here. So we know that all this it's easy to chop. Let me see if I could find another one. Another piece of wood. So basically this small axe is for small piles of wood. It's not for a big tree trunk. Or if you're gonna get like a bigger tree trunk, it's better to use the long axe instead of this one. But since this one, it was already kind of split, this one could still work for this one. I don't know if you could see that it's already split right here, so I'm just gonna crack it open right now. Said always be careful. See, I already split it. So now I'm gonna see if I can split this one. Okay, so there's the wood I did. I split open with this little axe that I sharpened. So I decided, like I said, I decided to make this video to show you how to sharpen the axe and the machete. So usually I recommend to use a bigger axe, because this one could be more tiring. You could get blisters, requires more work. But just like I said, I did it so you guys could see how to sharpen your tools. So this is gonna be burned today in the night in the fireplace. So, yep. Like I said, always like wear eye protection, so you don't have a piece of wood or a piece of grinding metal on your eye. So this is the wood I collected outside, all the wood that I chopped. And it's going to my fireplace right here to keep the house warm. So this is how you prepare for winter. I already used the axe and the machete. Thank you for watching my videos. Please don't forget to like and subscribe so you won't miss out on my other videos. Thanks for watching.